The savings are too big to miss.
A few months ago, a television host on one of our networks bet me about the American election, which was very foolish on his part. And he was wrong, and my team was right. And the payoff is he had to send a whole bunch of ice cream down. Oh, my God.
I know it's really hard.
Yeah, it's really hard. All right, get in line. Everybody form a line, and then you'll get some ice cream. Neil, this is for you. Neil, we're not gloating. Really, we're not. We're not gloating. Yeah, we're gloating. Yeah, we're gloating. We really are, Neil. That's okay. You're a great guy anyway.
I hate him. Larry gloating in front of a room full of his students visiting from South America. All right, Larry, well, enjoy while you still can. But we're going to be talking to him. Larry, are you there? Because I deliberately cut your microphone.
I'm right here, Neil. I'm enjoying that still.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
Did you like the ice cream? Did the students like the ice cream?
It was terrific ice cream. We had 20 visiting high school students from Colombia and Peru, from Peru and Bolivia. We frequently
so I'm
have
a worldwide loser. That's good. That's good.
Yes. Well, I put it this way to them. I said, if you were in charge of the federal debt, that debt would be paid 100%.
Well, I didn't hear that.
Because you paid off that debt immediately.
That didn't make the edit room floor, did it?
Ask Michelle about it. One of your staffers didn't put that part in.
It's funny. Well, we mean what we say. I wish Congress were inclined with these bets it makes and these guarantees it makes. The whole election and everything that's developed since. Are you surprised, and not only that I paid up on the bet, which is marvelous, and you shouldn't be surprised, but that we're reading into this election that we can do more spending? We're reading into this election that there's more planned for more stimulus. Did this pop up in any of your exit poll surveys? Because I don't see much cutting going on. I don't even see what looks like any promising deal-making going on. What's happening here?
Well, I do wish you were involved in it. No question, you would be gracious in this thing. We would be irrationally exuberant that the fiscal cliff would be avoided.
Now you mock me, Larry. Now you mock me. But
no,
let's get past this. I'm over this now.
Yes, let me get past the bet. Let me get past the bet. Look, here's the thing. In American history, the winners get to define their own mandate. That's what's happening right now. President Obama is saying, when I was reelected, the people were saying X, Y, and Z. They were backing me up on higher taxes for the rich. They were doing this, they were doing that. And that is traditionally what we permit winners to do.
Were they backing him up on some senators like, Dave Rockefeller and Tom Harkin, and they hope to get a bunch more, on a 1-to-1 spending to tax hike ratio? Were they backing that? Were they backing all this new stimulus? What?
They weren't getting into the details at all. They were voting mainly on the basis of partisan identification more than anything else. But no, the details are being hashed out between the president and Congress, and obviously this is a negotiating posture. No one thinks that what the president is saying now will be the final deal. No one's thinking that what some of the Republicans are saying will be the final deal. This is for the back rooms where we're excluded.
Well, for now. But you think will they avoid this whole cliff thing?
I'm becoming a little more optimistic. Hope springs eternal, but I don't think, Neil, they ever want to go back to where they were in August of 2011. Everybody failed and everybody suffered on account of that. Congress as a whole, Democrats and Republicans, were in the single digits of job approval.
Very true.
That meant only their staffs and their family approved of them. I don't think they ever want to go back to that.
All right, I'm not as optimistic toward the end of the year, but I'm not going to bet you on this one because I feel
I don't want another bet. I'm quitting while I'm ahead, Neil. I'm quitting while I'm ahead.
Well, my best to you and your students. I'm glad you guys enjoyed the ice cream. Continued success.
We did.
Professor.
You were gracious. You were very gracious, Neil, and we thank you.
I feel vulnerable, but it's okay. Professor, thank you very much. Meanwhile, a key deadline for the president's health care law is fast.